It's only going to get worse. The AI apocalypse is here, my friends. And I have a segment just a moment ago where I'm talking about these data centers taking over. But let's talk about the actual cultural ramifications of what AI is. And I'm starting with the what appears to be a Harvard professor losing his mind. So what's happening is you've got these students, and they're taking pictures of their professors and then AI generating insane videos to promote companies so they can cheat in college. I love it. Society is falling apart. How amazing. You thought DEI was bad? Let's talk about AI, right? So with DEI, you've got these testing system where it's like, what's your race? You're black? Okay, you pass the test. And you're like, well, the race doesn't matter. Do they pass the test or not? Well, now you've got teachers creating curriculum in school with AI, students doing the homework with AI, and then teachers grading it with AI, and then trying to use AI detectors to figure out whether or not the homework was done by AI that get it wrong sometimes. And then these videos pop up telling people how to bypass AI detectors. So AI fighting AI all the way down. We are going to become the stupidest civilization in history. There's an episode of Star Trek about this I recommend you watch, where they go to this planet where the planet has an oracle that decides for them, and nobody knows how it works because it's been so many generations since it was built. They just kind of do whatever they're told. And here we are. Now, there's a bunch of crazy stuff about this in that, I've messed around with these AI photo generators. What's really crazy is you can take your phone, take a picture of somebody, drop it right into Grok, and animate them doing whatever you want. It's nuts. It takes like a minute, not even. And there are these videos where you've got this guy. He goes to the mall, takes a picture of some old person. AI generates a video of them doing something weird and then shows them so they freak out. In one instance, he made a video of a guy cheating on his wife. And this is wrong, man. And I think it violates the law because they got these like laws over like sexualized AI generated content. But it takes a picture of an old guy making out with some random woman in that mall. And he goes up to the man and woman and he's like, is that you? And the old guy's like, yeah, that's me. And his wife is like, yeah. And then he plays the video and she goes, oh, no, what is that? And they don't know better. So I have questions about videos like this. Let me show. I mean, the videos are funny, don't get me wrong. But there are questions. There are questions about this video going viral. This guy did not consent to be in this video and to be portrayed this way. It's not the same as just filming in public.
You think this is funny? This is Harvard! Stop recording me! Generating your notes and flashcards based off of my voice with Turbo AI is bullshit! What if I'm in the Epstein files?
He says, so what if I'm in the Epstein files?
You think this is funny?
See, like, bro, there's going to be laws made about this. There's more. Look at this one.
It's enough! I have had it!
Whoa! You okay?
This is Harvard! Stop recording me! Generating your notes and flashcards off of my voice with Turbo AI is enough!
Our brains are fried, bro. Our brains are fried.
I swear, if I see one more ChatGPT paper, I'm fucking done! If you're gonna use ChatGPT, at least use this website to bypass AI detectors. I swear!
They're just advertisements. These are videos put up. Someone's probably paid to do it. Now, here's the icing on the cake. But we're going to pause real quick to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Beam Dream. My friends, go to shopbeam.com/Timcast and pick up your Beam Dream nighttime blend to support better sleep. I could not recommend it more. I drink this every night before bed. The cinnamon cocoa is one of my favorites, though right now, to be honest, I'm doing the pumpkin spice. It's got melatonin, L-theanine, magnesium, and more. You drink it before bed. It's going to help you sleep. And right now, if you go to shopbeam.com/Timcast, you can get 50% off for their Black Friday sale. And again, I started drinking this, and at first I'm like, do I really need some kind of sleep aid or anything like that? I do pretty well at night. I do. My sleep was okay. Got a new baby, though. Can be a little rough. Started drinking it. And after the first couple of days, I was like, I feel okay. By like the fourth day, I was like, whoa. My sleep score and my trackers were dramatically improving. And now I drink it every single night, and I maintain a sleep score in the 90s. I don't know if you guys track your sleep, but it really did improve. And the crazy thing is, I didn't even know my sleep could be better. I wake up feeling more energized. I wake up feeling like lightning surging through me. Shout out to Beam Dream. We're big fans. Go to shopbeam.com/Timcast. 50% off. Click the link in the description below. But now let's get back to the story. I'm going to play this video of Vivek Ramaswamy for you.
Make parenting more affordable by making school year-round and going till 4 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock so you don't have to pay for childcare. Make parenting more affordable by making school year-round and going till 4 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock so you don't have to pay for childcare.
Okay, it's a short clip of Vivek Ramaswamy, a politician, a man who's running for office, saying to make school year-round from 3 to 4, and it's AI. The original audio has been replaced with fabricated audio falsely attributing statements about 4 p.m. to Vivek Ramaswamy. Here's the unaltered original video, if we can play it.
That bring down costs now, not in the distant future, but in the present. Bring down those electric bills by requiring AI data centers to pay for their own energy. Bring down housing costs by ending land use restrictions that stop new home construction. And you know what? Slash property taxes while we're at it. And let's make healthcare affordable by topping up health savings accounts. More on that soon. That's how we win this thing. Let's go get it done. Let's all.
Nowhere does he say this, but here's the thing. You have Dr. Amy Acton, doctor, advocate, and problem solver, running for governor to fight for Ohioans. And she just posted a false video of Vivek Ramaswamy advocating for something he never said. This should be, she should have liability on this. I believe that he should be able to sue her for publishing this. This is defamation. And you can argue that, well, she didn't know actual mouse. Yo, if we're playing this game, we are done. College students furious when their course is taught by AI instead of a professor. If we handed in stuff that was AI generated, we would be kicked out of the uni, but we're being taught by AI. Let's just talk about how absolutely broken society is becoming. AI is making everybody stupid. So let me tell you, my friends, when I was little, we've always had a computer in my house, and I learned how to use DOS. That's right. You guys remember MS-DOS? Well, basically, if you wanted to run your game, you had to know the directory. Remember old CD/ and things like that? Type in dir, and then it would give you a list of all the files in that directory. And then you type in videogame.exe, enter. Well, I remember when we got DOS Shell. DOS Shell made it visual. You could just see the files and press the down arrow and move between them, or with the mouse. I remember we got a mouse for the first time. You could highlight over it and click it. Amazing. Windows 3, the original Windows, crazy. Windows 3.1 was a revolution. And then Windows 95 was just a big deal. The point is this. As I'm growing up, I'm learning how to navigate these systems, how to use the computers, how to use the internet, and search, navigate, research. And it's very, very beneficial in critical thinking that applies not just to computers, but outside as well. Now, young kids are growing up with AI doing it all and also hallucinating. So half the kids are becoming retarded. The other half are believing a bunch of fake, garbled nonsense, and a decent mix both. So what happens now? It is a fact that we are looking at, with the data, young people whose brains are stunted and underdeveloped. They don't know how to answer questions. They don't know or remember anything. What's the purpose of homework? Well, I think homework is BS. I always hated homework because it never made sense to me. We go to school, we get taught, and that's it. We'll come back the next day, we'll get taught again. But the idea is like, okay, now we're going to give you work to do. Go home and do it. And I'm like, why? I'm going home. Screw off. I have other things I have to do. Stupid. The general idea is these worksheets you should do, which should be in school. I think homework is BS. Is do you actually know it? But reports, I understand. Do a book report on this, write it up. I just hated those two. But the idea was, can you, in your own words, explain what it is you read and your interpretation of this? Then the teacher will read this and say, here's what I think. It's not happening anymore. They're going to AI. They're giving it. Here's the funny thing. These A detectors aren't going to work. Students are going in and saying, create a profile based off my writing pattern. They'll write one time, and then the AI can just auto-generate it. Then they can take the auto-generated thing and just change things here or there, test it in an AI detector themselves, and then hand it in. Do they actually know anything about Leif Erikson? No, it was auto-generated. They didn't read it. So now they don't actually know or learn anything. This is bad for AI as well, as a bunch of retards are going to say retarded things on the internet, and it's going to get put into these training models. So what do we do? Is this the end? The AI systems are trained off the last original human writings? Seems so. And now we're at the point where I got to tell you, it's absolutely crazy what with AI generated music and videos. Music has been conquered. Not an exaggeration. It's over. And I am not exaggerating. We produce music here at Timcast, but I got to be honest. The music produced by Carter, which is like top of the line, some of the best there can be. How do you compete with AI, which is just 100%? You know, with human done stuff, there's going to be slight errors, and that makes it human. But if we want to write a song, here's what I've been doing. I got my guitar right here, right? Can't even see it. And I play a song. I play it and sing it, and then I load it into the AI, and it creates a polished, high-quality version that I'll never be able to master, or that would cost thousands of dollars. Music is over. AI is destroying everything. And trust me when I say it, it's true. Listen, I can publish a song that's probably going to do very, very well. It sound amazing. And what I say is this. I wrote the song as an individual. That's why it's better than the AI-generated music, because AI-generated music is really obviously AI-generated. I wrote a song. It's good, but it's a sloppy demo recording. I recorded here in the studio, right? I mean, it's better than average because we have great equipment, but if I go into the studio with Carter over a week or so and we lay down all these tracks, we can then make a polished studio version like we've done with the songs we've already produced. Or I can just load my acoustic demo into Suno and say, finish it off, indie electronic, boom, done. And that song, if you're a record label with $1 million producer, he's going to compete with that. Good luck. And it's only just begun. The worst thing about it is that no one will know how to play guitar. They don't need to. You can hum into Suno. I sang a song a cappella, loaded it in, and said, add the instruments, and it did. I'm walking down the street with my friends. I'm like, oh, I got an idea for a song. And then I pull up my phone, I sing it, upload it, render. Done. And in seconds, I can make all these different versions. Now, me, I know how to play guitar. I can play the drums, bass, your standard rock band stuff. But kids growing up are going to be like, why learn it? I can just type it in. That's where we're going. The loss of human experience with a whole bunch of other questions about the manipulated videos of people. No one's going to be able to believe everything. I said it before. I'll say it again. I stand corrected. I went on Joe Rogan's show years ago, and he asked me about it, and I said I wasn't worried because people are going to be able to see through this stuff. I was so wrong. So wrong. We are cooked. I'm going to leave it there. Smash the like button. Share the show. Stay tuned. We're back tonight for Timcast IRL at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all next time.